Okay, I'm sharing my screen. I think I might be sharing my screen here. Let me just enter full screen here. So I'm going to continue the theme of my video with this interesting background of my beautiful elephants and trees and lake that my mom got for me from these ladies who are very good at airbrushing. But down here on my body is the earth or something. Yeah, it's the earth or whatever they portray as the earth. So there you go. I thought it would be perfect for the video that we're about to watch. So let me just share my screen. In fact, no. Let me grab my wine and then I shall share my screen. Now, I did try to record this earlier, and a spider happened to appear. Shocking, because it seems to happen when I record. That's okay, though. If you see me scream and run, that's why. And I might try to save it, or I might squish it, depending on the threat level. Okay, so while I'm grabbing my wine, this video is going to be about me being at Lake Tahoe, chilling with me dog, and all of a sudden appears an orb light over the lake, which I've seen before and didn't grab a camera or have one or something. And I just acknowledged it but moved on. This time, though, let me grab my wine. This time, though, oh God, what is that? It's not a spider, so that's okay. I just know it's going to pop out of nowhere, man. Fuck. I gotta sleep in this bed with a spider, man. It always happens. Do we have bunches of spiders? All right. I'm going to put this down, so hopefully you can hear me still. Put this here, and I'll talk a little bit louder. I don't know. There we go. That's okay. Okay. So, let's see what we have here. Share screen. Boom. Okay. All right. So this was Lake Tahoe. In fact, let me just. That's crazy because earlier this really looked more like a moon instead of just a light slashing my throat. That's interesting. Okay. Maybe we can fix it and not be so crazy looking. And it's okay. I mean, I'm not offended. It is what it is. Okay, so for some reason, that's okay. Oh, it's probably because my light's on. I don't know. Anyways. It was crazy because earlier I was I've been talking in accents a lot today. It's like, whoa, what the fuck is happening, And then I thought, like my throat chakra, I've been hearing a lot of messages about that needing to be opened, and now like this fucking light, it's all up on my throat, and it's making me uncomfortable, even though it's really not there. The computer seems to be putting it there. But yeah, just lots of confirmations like that, you know what I mean? Throughout the day, it's like really surreal, actually. And I'm accepting it and moving on. Because I know it's all beautiful. Like, dude, I am so appreciative of seeing this orb. Like, wow. And it was difficult for me to even choose to make this video because I don't know if this was like a blessing for me to just see this or if I needed to share this. But, you know, I've been thinking about it for a couple days and I'm like, dude, I think I need to share it. I mean, it's beautiful to me. So let's move on. I've had a pretty interesting day and I must apologize if I'm rambling. Okay. As I continue on with this crazy ass light on my fucking neck. Okay, let's do this. All right, so this is giving you a perspective. I'm on the beach with me dog, and when I first saw this light, it was like hovering over it felt like it was coming closer to me, like it was hovering over the lake, like it was coming closer to me. And I thought it was a helicopter, really low one, and it was freaking me out. Why the hell is there a helicopter? And then I'm thinking, okay, you've seen this before, grab a camera. So I run and grab my camera. And so here we are. Now, I want to show you this again because there's the lake, there's the orb. All right, I'm going to take you back to the beginning because I know people are going to be like, well, is that the sun? Because there's other videos that I'm going to show you in a second that, no, it's not the sun, honey bunny. Okay, so here's the perspective. Let me just put this on full screen for you. I'm going to do it again. All right, this is where me and Louie are. We're at the beach chilling. There's lots of boulders. There's lots of water in the lake right now. Not much beach. Okay, so we're over here. The sun is up here. You can see my mouse. It's up here. Here's the light. See my mouse circling the light over on the mountains. Here's the lake. Beautiful lake. And the sun is up here where my mouse is. And again, the mountains and the sun, the mountains and this orb right here. And in visual, like in perspective from my eye, this orb was much bigger. It was coming at me and I could see another orb around it, almost like just rays coming off of it. All right, so let's just continue. All right, so we're going in. We're going in, baby. Coming in hot. Now, keep in mind that the closer you get to an object with your camera, the more you have to focus in on it, the harder it is to keep it still. And my tripod, I had my tripod with me, but I had my little corgi with me too. So, and I had not crossed this kind of terrain with him yet, and I didn't know exactly what to expect. So I didn't bring heavy stuff. I just had my bag and I filled it up with everything that I would need, and I left a lot of equipment behind. That being said, it wasn't too bad of terrain in that particular part of Lake Tahoe. So next time I'd like to bring my tripod and get like better shots. I don't know if I'll see this light again, but maybe, because I have seen it before, maybe it likes to appear for me. Give me a show, baby. So anyways, yeah, so that's why it's kind of shaky, kind of hella shaky. And let's just move along here. So there's the lake. And there's the light. I'm moving in. I really don't know my camera a whole lot. Now I do. I was like, all right, girl, you need to memorize like zooming in and zooming out, because I'm like, for a while I wasn't getting it right. But with this, I actually was. So I got some good footage on this. So if you can see, there's the mountains. there's the lake, and there's that light, dude. And it's not no damn fire. There's forest, like if someone has a campfire, it's not going to be like this. Maybe if you can notice, there's some red over here. Maybe that might be a campfire, or maybe some lights on a car. I don't even know though if that would be, because we're so damn far. I don't even know if that, maybe it would be the fire from campfires. There's a lot of camping this time of year, but I mean, this was probably like, I'd say maybe 4:30. Yeah, this was probably like 4:30 p.m. in the summertime Pacific. So that means we still had another 4 hours, if not more, of sunlight. So I don't know why people would be burning campfires over here, but yeah. So yeah, I almost forgot what I was saying, but I remembered. All right, so moving on to this light. And I do have plenty of footage. I just want to narrate this so that you can kind of see my perspective, okay? All of this, I'm just getting closer to the light with my camera. This is when I first saw it. So this was when it was at its brightest and biggest potential, at least from my perspective, and what it wanted me to see or what it was doing at the moment. And there was like nothing on it, but it was very round. And that's not a flashlight. That's not a headlight. That's not a spotlight. Like that, that is something crazy. So, all right, let's see. I'll push play. It kind of gets a little wobbly because I'm pretty focused in with my camera, so it's hard to stay still, which is why a tripod would have came in handy. But that's okay. I'm really thankful I've got this. This is really beautiful and cool. So there's the lake, and I have lost it. I don't think I find it for the rest. Okay, so I don't want to make anyone sick by bouncing back and forth. So I'm going to pause it. I'm just going to scroll for, oh, to see, there it is. But I think I keep bouncing around because I'm having a hard time keeping it still. So there's the lake and the mountains and the sky and the light. And I'm trying, because I was trying to hold it still this whole time, and after a while it just becomes difficult. But yeah, dude, that's crazy. If you have any idea what that might be besides some idea that is ridiculous, like it's a spotlight or something, because that's not gonna convince me. Okay, so that was of the water, and that was the first light I saw. That was when I first saw the light. All right, so let's go to another video here. And this is a different video, I believe, unless it was the same. We'll figure it out soon enough. Okay, I think it's a different video, but very similar to what was in the other one. There is another video, though, that you're going to want to see because it's crazy, honey. So, I mean, I know that the camera can, from the light and the protons and everything, it can shoot off rays and stuff. But what is this rays coming from? Like, what is this? This is not the sun. The sun is like up here, back by me, kind of above me. This is across the lake. Okay. Push play. Play. There we go. There's the lake. There's that. I'm not trying to be redundant, but this is not just your everyday video and spotting. All right, so let's see, because I do want to move along to the other one. I lost it. Had a hard time, but I caught it. Eventually, it just started to get smaller and fade out. All right, so let's try this. Let's try. Okay, this is a different one. This may be the one where we actually caught really good close ups. Okay, there's the lake, the beautiful Lake Tahoe. I'm very close in. That's why the sky looks crazy. It's white and it's a lot more hazy than I realized. But I'm trying to focus in on this. All right, there's the mountains, there's the lake. So powerful. So much water. It's kind of scary. Now I can see why my dog was kind of frightened. He's a little guy. There's the light. I'm going to kind of go forward here. So I'm just backing up so you can see the perspective. Also, I think I was backing up because I was having such a hard time finding it. I wanted to find it easier by doing that. It's easier to just back up and then focus in on it like that. So, okay, this is what I'm talking about, folks. Okay, come on. Look, you guys. There's a middle here. What is this? This is a middle part here. And then watch this. The light here, it moves around. And here's another light right there. Okay, see the shadows and it's just different. It's the lighting. It's like, wow, this is beautiful and intense and mystical and woo. It like I was nauseous earlier, like when I was watching this. I'm just like, what am I looking at? What did I look at? Like I'm in awe and I don't even know what to see how it's freaking it's glowing. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Now just look at around the perimeter of it, how it's just glowing on the outside. It's a little bit darker in the middle and stuff. Just watch. What? Speechless, honey. Speechless. What? Okay, we're gonna pause it now. Look how bright that is, and you can see there's a middle there. Like, dude. We got something here. We have something here. Wow. I'm very grateful for seeing this because, like, sometimes I feel down and out being on this planet. And I actually was crying right before I made this. That's why because I was looking at this and I'm just tripping like a part of me is just really thankful. It's like, okay, I'm not just tripping, there is more than just this. Like, I feel like we're in such a trap on this planet sometimes, and it's not a trap. It's just we've been confused, and maybe this is just another piece of confusion, but maybe it's not, maybe it's something just giving us a little bit of light or a little bit of something else, but in any way, it's fascinating. Okay, so I'm just gonna I know people are going, wait, no, this is just phony. Well, let me go back. Okay. I'm just going to go back on the 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 10, 10. Okay. We're back at the lake. Okay. 10. All right. So here it is. It's right here. All right. Let's go back. 10. There it is. It's right there, dude. The sun is up here. Okay. Let me show you this. Let me show you the very first video. Okay, I'm going to show you the perspective. The sun is up here, and this is that light right here above Lake Tahoe. Not very far above it either, because when it was coming at me, it almost looked like it was shimmering off the lake, but I don't know. But the aura that was coming off of it, it was it was like a big light coming at me, and I thought it was a helicopter at first, but then I realized, bitch, that ain't no helicopter. Get your camera. All right, focus in. Boom. This is where I'm at. Me and my dog on the beach, chilling, enjoying the sun that's up here. And then there's this freaking light. And it's so crazy. And it's cool. And I've seen it before. And I'm just so grateful I've got footage. Okay, so here's the lake down here. And here's the light. All right. So I'm going to go in when it starts getting fun. Right after this, I think. Boom. No. Where'd it go? Maybe I passed it. I think I started getting a little fuzzy here toward the end. But you just saw it. Here, let's scoot back. Scoot back. Oh, that's because this was the first one. So, all right. So this was the perspective. Sorry, guys. So the first video, it didn't show me the rings and the craziness, but this is the perspective of where we are. And then, it zooms in like I just showed you. Zooming on in. Zooming in. Zooming in. Zooming in. Okay, so I'm going to just pause it. I'm going to go to the other set because this is what I like to do when I film. I like to stop it and then record again so that I don't have to go through so many different so I don't have to edit really, really, really long videos and watch the entire thing. I can watch little clips and snippets and edit those. Okay, so here is the perspective of this. Okay, so here's that. And then we're moving on in. Moving in. Moving in. Moving in. Okay, moving in. And you can see the background there. Moving on in. And I was like wiggly waggly, right? So the next one will be the one with the craziness on it. And craziness meaning we can see the energy on it moving around, whatever that is. Okay, so lake, orb, forest in the back, sky. Okay, so pause. I'm going to go here. And this one is, I believe, the one with the fun, pretty markings. Oh, yeah, showing you. I really wanted to show because I know people are skeptical, but there was the lake. There's the lake, the beautiful lake. I didn't realize how it's like hazy, but lake, orb, mountains, sky, mountains, orb, lake. Okay. See, sky. Come on, Amber, go down. And I'm trying to find it. Let me just go in a little bit more. Oh, yeah. This is going to be a long video. My bad. But hopefully you can just understand what I was seeing that day. Okay, so here's this. Gosh, that's crazy, dude. Why I didn't see that before and it was just bright light, I don't know. I believe this was when it started to shrink. It was getting smaller and smaller, and then eventually it just disappeared from my vision anyways. And I just kind of gave up on trying to hold the camera still because it's really difficult and I was just getting tired. But look at that. That's really cool, man. Let's go a little bit forward. What's this? Is there a little dark spot there? Is it follow it around? Is it always on there? No, it seems like the light and the dark spots and the light spots move around. But right now it's pretty bright. But see how it's like brighter down there and then it cuts off. And it kind of does the same thing here in the middle too. And then you have this dark space in here. So, see, wow, I find this fascinating. And I really wanted to, because I was crying. Like, this is just something different that it's very difficult for me to express. But look how bright that is. And just the colors, not even the colors, but the contrast here, and around it. Like, it's like green around here, and then white or yellow, and then purple, and then like dark purple, and then white. Fuck, I don't know, but what the hell? It is so cool. And I think it's only moving because I'm moving. I don't think it's actually moving. I think it's staying in one spot, or, I think it stayed there for me to film. It was coming at me closer, but then when I started to film it, it started to shrink. So I don't know. It probably knew that I was filming it, but I think this is fascinating too. So look at this. This is the water because I lost focus. So this is the water. Gosh, that's so cool. Um, Eventually, the same shapes. Look, this is the water reflection. And all of a sudden, it brings up, because I'm just, I'm going from still to still. I have it paused. I'm going still to still. Like every 2 seconds, it pauses. Okay, so this is just glare from the water. And I'll come back a little so you can see. So here's this image here over here, because I'm starting to lose it. And then I accidentally lose it, and there's the water. And then after you go in a little, you have the same type of shapes and images, right? And it just reminds me of the as above, so below. As above, so below, There's such a lesson to be learned in that. And I think we can all figure some kind of lesson out in that in our own way. And I'm not here to preach right now, but this has brought me some serious, like, aha moments and perspectives that I'm going to have to marinate on for a minute. And I did want to share it because, like, I'm like, well, do I share this, or is this something that was just meant for me to see? But I don't think it was just meant for me to see. And if it was, well, whoops. But I'm scrolling through here. I think I completely lost it. Because when you're that close and then you lose it, especially I was getting tired because at this point I had been filming a lot and trying to stay really still. So I'd lost it. But yeah, dude, here, let's see if I have any more. This might be one more, but I don't think this is any better than the one we just watched. That one was pretty epic. And 30 minutes. I'm going to do 30 seconds forward. Nope. Yeah, that's just the snow. I'll show you. It's just the snow. See, on the mountains? That's like patches of snow that's still left. But yeah, so let me know what you think. Pause it, go back, check it out, see what you think. Let me know in the comments, brah. Uh, but yeah, you're welcome. And I thank you. I thank you to being blessed to have seen that. And thank you all for watching. And I hope to see you again soon. Let me put my face on there. My crazy face. Ow! Let me know what you think in the comments below. Much love, okay? I'm going to stop sharing this big screen. Stop recording. Much love. We'll see you soon. Mwah! Peace. Nanu nanu.